and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to San Diego, Washington State Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. By this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making...
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it on the outside. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Aztecs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you start a football game, my guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play.
Putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize.
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Touchdown, San Diego State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington State will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. Looking deep down the right side. He caught it.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
The Aztecs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Aztecs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. And the timing just a hair off. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ellison. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Woods. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington State.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have... Oh, he's got some space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their idea.
College football year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level.
In the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside the 10. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback run is part of their game plan. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Memphis took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Tigers that fired on all cylinders. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run to the left. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Aztecs in the hurry up. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moss. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the grab. It's Moss. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. He's looking to throw. Took a shot as he threw.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Pressure coming. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Washington State, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Second down coming up.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Aztecs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Ripping through the defense. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Dickey. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Got room to work. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Using his legs, it's Singleton. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moss. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. White, he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Singleton. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Napier. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Aztecs!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to UTEP. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West Country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pick up there before the defense knocks him down. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Now on the move. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Washington State, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Aztecs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
San Diego State, 52. Washington State, 10.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Westbrook. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Woods. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Dickey. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The receiver on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Aztecs are on the move. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Moss. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Dickey. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, September 28th, 1929, the first time USC and UCLA squared off on the gridiron. Here's how this year's edition finished up. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Cougars are facing third and inches.
Third down coming.
He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Jones to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it in the middle with Chavez. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aztecs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that, because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And the Aztecs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the fly sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Washington State, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. The sure hands, it's Freeman. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and then doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Looking for space, it's Hill. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Slithers into space. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.